You are not imagining the pressure. The feeling that your entire reality is being X-rayed is not a symptom of paranoia. It is the sign of a divine audit. This weekend, a rare celestial event unfolds as a shadow comet aligns with the disciplined frequency of Saturn. This is not an alignment to be feared, but one to be understood with profound clarity. It is a cosmic stress test, meticulously designed to reveal the integrity of your foundation before a significant expansion. This transmission will provide the clarity required to understand exactly what is being tested, why it is happening now, and the precise protocol to ensure you pass. This is your strategic briefing. First, the signal of this Saturnian shadow scan will be decoded, revealing its precise purpose and why it is targeting those on an accelerated path of evolution. Second, the three pillars of energetic integrity that are under direct examination will be defined, allowing you to accurately diagnose the nature of your personal test. Third, you will be given the exact protocol for embodied authority, a strategy to transmute this immense pressure into unwavering power. And finally, the nature of the permanent blessing that awaits on the other side of this cosmic gateway will be revealed, a reward far greater than you may anticipate. The signal itself must be decoded first. The universe does not operate on chaos. It operates on precise, resonant principles. Saturn is the great teacher, the cosmic auditor, the force that governs structure, discipline, and karma, the law of cause and effect. Its energy is not punitive, it is corrective. It demands integrity. The Shadow Comet acts as a unique illuminating agent. It does not cast a shadow of darkness, but rather a shadow of truth. It passes through your energetic field and reveals with uncompromising clarity every hairline fracture, every weak point, and every subtle misalignment you have allowed to persist. Think of it as an architect using a specialized thermal scan on the foundation of a skyscraper before a major new floor is added. The scan does not create the structural weaknesses, it simply makes them visible so they can be reinforced. This cosmic alignment is that scan. It is sweeping across your career, your relationships, and your finances, and your internal world, looking for any part of your structure that cannot withstand the weight of the blessing that is coming. It is a divine safety inspection. The pressure you feel is the energy of Saturn pressing down upon these weak points, demanding your attention. It is a profound act of grace, for it is better to discover a crack now than to have the foundation crumble under the weight of your future expansion. Now that you understand the what and the why of this scan, the critical question becomes, what specifically is it looking for? The answer lies in the three pillars of energetic integrity. These three pillars form the bedrock of your reality. The Saturnian scan is designed to test the strength of each one. The first pillar is resonance. This is the integrity of alignment between your inner truth and your outer expression. It is the harmony between your thoughts, your words, and your actions. The test of resonance appears when you are presented with a choice to speak your truth or to remain silent for the sake of comfort. It is the moment you say yes to a request when every cell in your body is screaming no. It is the act of presenting a version of yourself to the world that is more palatable, more acceptable, but ultimately false. This dissonance creates a subtle, high-frequency static in your energy field, a signal of a foundational crack. This weekend, you will find yourself in situations that directly challenge this alignment. An old pattern, a manipulative request, or a tempting but soulless opportunity will appear, designed to see if you will choose authentic resonance over the illusion of external approval. The second pillar is sovereignty. This is the integrity of your energetic boundaries. It is your ability to maintain your own frequency, clarity, and life force without being compromised by the energies around you. The test of sovereignty manifests when you unconsciously take on the fear, anxiety, or drama of others. It is the experience of energetic depletion following an exchange with a misaligned frequency. It is endlessly worrying about problems that are not yours to solve. It is allowing the collective fear broadcast through media to dictate your internal emotional state. In these moments, your energetic field becomes porous, leaking your precious creative energy to stabilize external chaos. The Saturnian scan will illuminate precisely where you are abdicating your authority, where you have given others permission to influence your state of being. The test is to reclaim your space, to lovingly but firmly disengage from energetic entanglements, and to remember that your primary responsibility is to the frequency you hold. The third pillar is resilience. This is the integrity of your core frequency under duress. It is not the absence of challenges, but your capacity to hold your center when challenges arise. The test of resilience is triggered by the unexpected, a sudden expense, a conflict that appears from nowhere, a plan that abruptly fails. The core question is this: in that moment of shock, what frequency do you anchor into by default? Do you immediately spiral into narratives of victimhood, lack, and fear? Or do you take a breath, hold your center, and access a higher perspective? Resilience is the active, conscious choice to anchor into the truth of your power and divine support even when external circumstances seem to contradict it. It is the embodiment of the calm eye within the storm. This celestial alignment is designed to create a gust of wind, to see if you have truly learned to anchor your frequency in what is real and eternal, rather than in the shifting sands of the material world. Pause for a moment and recognize which of these three pillars is being tested most intensely in your life right now. Is it a test of resonance, of speaking and living your truth? Is it a test of sovereignty, of maintaining your sacred energetic space? Or is it a test of resilience, of holding your frequency in the face of disruption? Acknowledging the precise nature of the test is the first step toward mastery. If this method of strategic spiritual decoding resonates, understand that this is the nature of this work. Consider subscribing to align with this frequency. Recognizing the test is essential, but recognition alone is not enough. To pass, you must have a clear, actionable strategy. This brings us to the protocol for embodied authority. This protocol consists of 3 principles that, when practiced, allow you to meet the cosmic pressure not with resistance, but with mastery. The first principle is radical accountability. This is the swift and total reclamation of your power as the creator of your reality. The moment a test appears, a conflict, a financial squeeze, a difficult choice, the programmed human response is to look outward and ask, why is this happening to me? Radical accountability flips this question inward. What within me has called this experience forward for my evolution? What belief, what fear, what misalignment is this situation perfectly designed to reveal? This is not about blame, it is about power. To see yourself as the source point is to reclaim your ability to change the outcome. You immediately cease to be a victim of circumstance and become a student of your own energy, learning from the curriculum you yourself have designed. The second principle is disciplined stillness. The pressure of a Saturnian test is intentionally designed to provoke a panicked, reactive response. The impulse is to fix it, to answer immediately, to do something. Disciplined stillness is the conscious and authoritative choice to do nothing. It is the creation of a sacred pause between the stimulus and your response. This is not passive waiting. It is an active state of heightened observation. It is choosing to sit in silence for 5 minutes before sending the angry email. It is going for a walk in nature before making the fear-based decision. In that space of stillness, the frantic noise of the ego subsides, and the clear, calm voice of your higher intelligence can emerge. The solution to the test is never found in the state of panic the test itself creates. It is found in the quiet center you cultivate through discipline. Panic is a program. Stillness is a choice of authority. The third and final principle is frequency anchoring. This is the most practical and immediate tool you have. It is the conscious and deliberate management of your energetic state. You cannot pass a test of resilience if you are consuming a diet of fear. You cannot pass a test of sovereignty if you are immersed in chaotic environments. Frequency anchoring is the simple, moment-to-moment choice to align with energies that support your desired state. It means curating your sensory input. It is choosing to listen to high-frequency music, to spend time in nature, to reread a passage from an empowering book, or to revisit a list of your past victories to remind yourself of your own power. You do not fight the low frequency of fear or doubt. You simply make the frequency of peace, clarity, and power more dominant in your field until it becomes the default. By implementing this three-part protocol, you are not merely surviving the test. You are actively collaborating with the cosmos to upgrade your own foundation. And this upgrade is the entire point, leading directly to the permanent blessing that this alignment offers. The reward for passing this cosmic test is not a fleeting prize or a temporary reprieve. The blessing is the permanent installation of a new foundation. It is a profound upgrade to your spiritual and energetic infrastructure. Where your foundation once had cracks in its resonance, it is now sealed with the concrete of authenticity. Where it was porous in its sovereignty, it is now shielded with impenetrable boundaries of light. Where it buckled under pressure, it now possesses a new level of divine resilience. The true blessing is an increased capacity. The universe can only deliver to you that which your container can hold. By proving your integrity under this focused pressure, you are demonstrating to the cosmos that your foundation is stable and ready for more. You are signaling that you can be trusted with a greater level of power, a greater level of responsibility, and a greater level of blessing. You do not win a prize. You earn a mandate. A mandate for the next phase of your divine assignment built upon an unshakable foundation of earned mastery. This cosmic alignment, this Saturnian shadow scan, was never a threat. It was an invitation. It was a divine opportunity to see the hairline fractures in your resonance, your sovereignty, and your resilience before they became catastrophic failures. It was a catalyst to implement the sacred protocol of radical accountability, disciplined stillness, and frequency anchoring. You now possess the clarity to see these tests not as arbitrary punishments, but as meticulously planned promotions. You have been given the strategic tools not just to withstand cosmic pressure, but to harness it as the very force that solidifies your evolution. Your spiritual authority is no longer an abstract concept. It is an embodied reality, forged and tempered in the fires of integrity. You now have the capacity to hold the new level of light that is destined for you. The audit is complete. This transmission is not complete until it is anchored. Your testimony is a critical piece of the collective data. In the comments below, share with discernment the one pillar, resonance, sovereignty, or resilience that this transmission has brought into sharpest focus for you. By naming your test, you anchor your awareness and declare your mastery over it. By sharing it, you validate the journey of thousands of others who walk this path alongside you. Your clarity is a beacon.